Holy sh*. Xbox might have had the biggest leak in gaming history, or at least definitely in Xbox history with what happened on Monday night. I'm always up late because I never sleep, you know, I'm just too busy chasing money. But I saw when the leaks were hitting the timeline and I was like, man, whatever. No way these leaks are real, because it's hard to believe anything on the internet today, but I can't believe it. These are actual court documents. These are a part of the Microsoft and FTC case. Now, obviously things can change, but everything on these documents appear to be real in some capacity, and I'm gonna be pissed if I die in the next 3 to 4 years. I'm gonna just start with what I'm most excited about: the rumored remasters and games coming soon. This is one chart that breaks down the planned releases and obviously ignore the dates. Starfield clearly wasn't in the fiscal 2021 year, but just look at some of these games. Elder Scrolls 6, we already knew about that, but based off this document, it's confirmed that an Oblivion and Fallout 3 remaster is coming, and I seriously almost cried reading that. I cried last Monday with Aaron Rodgers and almost again when I saw this. Fallout 3 is such a great game. I've wanted to play that again for a long time, but it just looks and feels old. I'm currently playing Starfield right now, and I often stop and just say, man, I really want to play Oblivion right now. Oblivion is my favorite Bethesda game and one of my favorite games ever. I'm still waiting for that Fallout 4 upgrade they announced a year ago and never spoke about again. But me personally, I would pay $70 for the same exact Oblivion game from years ago if they just update the graphics. Some of these other games I'm not the biggest fan of, but I know how big of a deal they are. Looks like the next Doom game will be called Year Zero. I love shooters, but I just can't get into Doom for some reason, but I really need to try to give that another try because it does look fun. I haven't played Ghostwire Tokyo, but apparently they're working on the sequel, and Dishonored 3 is in the document, which is a complete shock to me. I've been meaning to try the first 2 games out on Game Pass, but I know how big of a deal they are to people. Of course, we have the Indiana Jones game coming, which I don't care about at all. I'm 29 and never cared about Indiana Jones, and I would imagine people 21 and younger don't either, but hey, it's a big game for Xbox. I wish Machine Games were doing something with Wolfenstein instead so I can shoot more Nazis in the face, because who doesn't love shooting Nazis in the face? It was also expectations for a Red Dead Redemption 2 next gen update, and that crushed me so much because we haven't heard a word about that. Red Dead 2 is probably the best game I've ever played, and it already looks and feels next gen, so I couldn't even imagine. More of a want than a need, but still. Apparently in the document it says Xbox was expecting an update and they wanted to get the game on Game Pass. It also mentions Starfield DLC, which my brain can't even process right now. I'm gonna probably make another video on Starfield because I have a ton of thoughts on that game. What's crazy is the leaks also mention a mid-gen refresh console that could be coming. I feel like I remember reading Phil saying it wasn't a need for a mid-generation console, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm not upgrading, so it doesn't impact me, but they have full-on pictures of what this thing could look like. I'm still a new channel, so I don't know what I can or can't show, so I'm not posting any pictures, but it's pretty easy to find on the internet. I'll post a link in the description. But the console is a new cylinder shape. It has 2 terabytes of storage, USB-C port, some other tech mumbo jumbo, a $500 price tag, and the big thing to me, no disk drive. I'm old school, I still love gaming discs, but I know what the future looks like, and it sucks. I like Game Pass, but games I truly love, I'll buy physical copies for. The upgraded Series X has a code name of Brooklyn, and another code name Elwood was also mentioned. I believe Elwood is the code name for the upgraded Series S. Both of these consoles, according to the documents, are expected to be released around the second half of 2024. The documents even show the next-gen Xbox is expected to be around 2028, which seems so far. Maybe I won't be alone and single by then. A brand new Xbox controller also leaked, which has images floating around as well. Says it'll have swappable batteries and also have haptic feedback, which if it's anything like the PlayStation controller, that would be really cool. But so much has come out, like they even mentioned the Xbox handheld. It's honestly so much that I would probably have to make another video just to cover every little detail. Phil released a statement. It says we've seen this conversation around old emails and documents. It is hard to see our team's work shared in this way because so much has changed and there's so much to be excited about right now and in the future. We will share the real plans when we are ready. So once again, these documents are real, and it shows at least what they were thinking during a certain time period. Things get canceled, plans change, so only time will tell for the most part. Yeah, it sucks for Microsoft and Phil, but I love leaks like this. It's kind of hard to feel bad for billion-dollar corporations. I like knowing what's coming ahead, and I can't wait to see what comes from this major leak because it's a lot. I'm recording at 2 a.m. right now, fresh out the gym, and there's still a lot more to talk about. I still can't believe these documents leaked, and I'm pretty sure Phil probably has somebody hanging over a balcony right now. So shout out to whoever f***ed this up. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. I'm sure you probably watched videos or read about the leaks by now. So what are you looking forward to the most? For me, give me that Fallout and Oblivion remaster now. But love you guys. Tell someone you love them. I go by Genesis. Until next time, see you in the next life.